everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my IKEA haul. So we went to IKEA yesterday. We haven't been there for about 6 months or more, and there were a lot of things that we wanted and needed, and I think we did pretty well with what we got. So I'm going to show you everything that we've bought, so homeware, then the children's, and then some of the food bits as well, because every time you go to IKEA, you just have to buy some of the food. They just do some really random and some different stuff, and it's not a trip without going to that little bit as well. So yes, without further ado, let's get into it. Firstly, we bought quite a few things for the bathroom. So we bought these towels, and I think they were reduced. Well, they were £7.50 each. And it's the big ones, not the bath sheet, but the size down from that. So quite big. We just got 2 white ones. And yeah, they actually feel really nice quality. I don't think I've ever bought towels from IKEA before, but they do feel really, really soft. So that was the first thing. Next, for our bathroom, we got this bath mat. And our bathroom is really tiny, and we have got a bath mat in there at the moment, and it's just too big from IKEA as well. So we just wanted something small. And this bath mat only cost £3.50, which I thought was really good. Next is a bathroom bin, and we have this exact same one in our bathroom right now. And I don't know about you, but I can't be bothered with the little foot pedal bins. It's just too much effort. When you're taking off your makeup, you've got a cotton wool, it's just much easier to just drop it in an open bin like this. It sounds really lazy, but yeah. If anyone is like that, please let me know. Hopefully it's not just me sounding really lazy there. This cost only £1. The last bathroom item we bought was this mirror, and we really needed this. And this was £4, and I've been looking at buying a mirror for ages and just never got round to it, but the ones that I was looking at were about £10. So it's nothing special, but it's just what you need for a bathroom mirror really. So yeah, pleased with all of that. So moving along to our living room, we only bought one thing. Well, we bought 3 lots of the same thing, which is a throw, or 3 throws. So if you've got any children, you'll probably understand the pain of having a brand new settee. Well, we bought it in December, so it's quite new, and not really been able to see it because we cover all the seats up with throws. But if you've got children or a baby like we've got, it doesn't really mix with a new settee. So yeah, we have to cover up with throws. But these were really nice, and they were only £10 each. So as I said, we've got 3. So we will use 2 on the settee and then 1 on our armchair as well, just so that it all matches. And yeah, I thought that was a really good bargain actually. So IKEA has so much kitchen stuff. So the first thing is this glass dish with a silicone lid. And I think they had a circular one of these and a bigger square or rectangle. And I just thought it was perfect for what I wanted, which is going to be used for food for weaning. So glass is ideal. And then what I thought was really, really clever of IKEA, they had a variety of lids. So this is silicone, but there was, I don't know if there's a glass lid, but there was definitely a plastic one and a bamboo one. So for the same container, you could have like a variety of lids for whatever you wanted to use it for. I actually think the lid was more expensive than the bowl. I think that was £1.75 and the lid was £2.50. So I guess it's not cheap, but it's pretty heavy, pretty thick, and yeah, it was perfect for what I wanted, so I was happy with that. So the next thing we bought is this little bowl, and this is for poached eggs. So when we do poached eggs, I know some people just put the eggs straight in the saucepan, but we prefer to put it in a bowl and then tip it in. Yeah, just easier that way, but we've only got one little bowl for that, so we needed a second one really, and this was ideal. It was only 75p. As you will probably know if you go to IKEA, they've got loads and loads of fake and real plants and flowers. I didn't need anything this time, but I did get quite a lot of shots of that, which I can insert here because they had so much. It's so nice to look at, but unfortunately we didn't really need anything. However, within that section I found this. So it's obviously for spraying your plants, and it was reduced. I think it was £1 originally, and then I bought it for 75p. So it's just a little spray bottle. But having said that, I'm not using it for plants. I'm actually going to use it for like cleaning fluid, because I thought it might be a good idea just to try and make my own, like make it more natural. You know, you can use like lemon, or you can use lavender and tea tree oil. Yeah, you can kind of make your own, so I'm just going to have a look, and that's my plan anyway. But if not, I can use it to spray some cactus plants that I've got. Also related to the kitchen is this roll, I don't know what you call it, it's like plastic but a bit bobbly, and I think ideally it's for using in your drawers as kind of drawer liners. We probably should put it in our drawers, I guess. But what we use it for is putting on our trays. So we'll just cut a couple of squares of this and just put on our trays with the plates on top so the plates don't slide about. And this was £4. The last kitchen item that we bought, well, two things, were some cutlery trays, and one was £12 and one was £13, I'm not sure which. But the first one is this one, and so they obviously are a bit more expensive than just plastic ones that you can get, because you can probably get that for a couple of pounds or something. But these will fit exactly into our drawers because we have an IKEA kitchen, and I think at the time we must not have realised we could get these. We've just got like rubbish plastic ones at the moment, but these will fit exactly, and so it won't waste any room in the drawers. So this will be used for like serving spoons and bread knives, you know, all those utensils. So there's that one. And so the other one that we bought looks like this. So it's obviously forks, spoons, knives, little spoons, and then two other things for whatever else we want to put in there. And yeah, I just think it actually looks and feels nicer and is nicer quality than plastic. It's a bit more expensive, but hey, it'll do the job. So for our bedroom, we really wanted some bedside lamps. We've bought a few different things for our bedroom recently. A new bed, hopefully you like that. New headboard there. Yeah, we really needed some new bedside lamps, so we've got these ones. I'm just going to drag it over because we've already put it in place. And yeah, see if I can put it on for you. Ta-da! And yeah, so it's just a silver, like that silver base, this little pull thing here with a white shade, and it's just really simple but quite effective. So we bought two of those. And we thought those lamps were an absolute bargain because they were only £15 each. So that's what it looks like in the box. And I'm sure that they used to do a smaller version. I'm sure they used to be quite a lot smaller than that, because these ones, they're fairly big. They're quite large. But for £15, yeah, I just thought that was such good value for money. Before I move on to the children's and the food things that we bought, the very last item for kind of us was this big storage box. Yeah, it's quite a large one, and IKEA do loads of storage boxes. I actually wanted some smaller ones to put in drawers, but I didn't really find exactly what I wanted, and I thought, to be fair, it's probably best going to somewhere like Home Bargains or Poundland, somewhere like that, because they do really, really cheap ones, and IKEA is slightly dearer, I would say, or especially for the small ones, I felt anyway. The box was £4 and the lid was £1.50, so £5.50, which I think is pretty good actually. Okay, so moving on to the children's section, and I've never really spent much time in that section, obviously, because I've never had children before having Arthur, although I've always had a look at the cuddly toys. IKEA have, you probably know if you've been, have a really, really nice selection and range of cuddly animals. Like every time I've gone there and gone past, I've always had to like pick them up and have a little feel, because they are really nice. And IKEA do really nice children's furniture and all of that, so we had a good look, but we didn't buy too much in that section. But the first thing that we did buy were just a pack of 2 spoons, and I think they were called something like one's meant to be for him to hold and one is for us to feed him with, I think. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, like one is short and one is long, and they were only £1.25. They also had bibs and they had a beaker, and they do sell suction bowls, because there was one up there but they had sold out, unfortunately. So they do quite a lot of feeding things, so definitely check that out if your baby is coming on to being weaned soon. Then we bought 2 different rattles, so we bought this little giraffe and this ball. I think one was £1.50 and one was £2.50, and I think that was the more expensive one, which you wouldn't think. But I just thought Arthur doesn't really have anything circular, he doesn't have any kind of ball shape toys, so I thought that was quite cool. And they're both really good, really colourful, good contrast, which obviously is really good for babies. And yeah, he liked those, he was playing with that one in the queue, so I think they are a hit. And then I saw some really good wooden toys, but Arthur, again, is a little bit young for a lot of them, but I do have my eye on a few for the future in a few months' time. But the thing that we did buy is this shape sorter in the shape of a house, and so it's wooden with just a plastic lid, and then it's got shapes inside. And I was kind of thinking and hoping that these would be wooden. I think that would make it a bit nicer. But yeah, this is fine though. He hasn't got anything like that again. It says it's suitable for 6 months plus, so hopefully he will get on well with that one. And it was £8. Okay, so the very last things that we bought were from the food section, and I love it. And I bought my favourite thing, which I actually spotted halfway round. And I don't know why, I should have bought more than one packet, but it's these cinnamon rolls, and I've been having these for years and years, so I'm so glad that they still sell them. Hopefully IKEA never stop selling them, thank you. Yeah, it's just little miniature cinnamon rolls, and they are so nice. And they were only £1.65, which is a total bargain, I feel. I really regret not buying more, but hey ho, we'll just have to go there again and buy some more. So anyway, that's the first food thing that we bought. We did buy one savoury thing, which are the veggie balls. They're the basically vegetarian alternative to meatballs, and they do sell them in their restaurant as well if you've ever had them. However, they were called something different this time. They're now called plant balls. So whether the recipe is slightly changed, I don't know. So I don't know how they taste yet, but usually they taste really good. We've got the packet in the freezer, so I can't show you, but I think they're about £3 or something like that. And yeah, they're really nice. We just use that with like a spaghetti bolognese type meal. Then we got 2 packets of sweets. These were £1 each. They're gelatin free, so they are vegetarian. And yeah, not had these before, but looking forward to trying them. And the very final item of this IKEA haul is some chocolates. Usually we buy like a big bar of this chocolate. It's Dime Bar, but they didn't have it. But this looks to be exactly the same, but it's just like smaller segments, I think. So we've been very good, because as I said, we went to IKEA yesterday and I've been dying to open up all of this, but I thought I would not and show you first instead. So I think I've done quite well on that score. But yeah, that is the last thing that we bought. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what we bought this time at IKEA. It's quite a lot of things. I think it came to around £145 for everything in total. So we did spend quite a lot of money, but I think we did pretty well for what we got. If you enjoyed this haul, then please let me know in the comments below. As I said, I am hoping to go to like B&M or Home Bargains or a shop like that quite soon for some smaller storage things, and there's always loads to buy at those type of shops. So if you would like a haul from there, then do please comment below and I'll be sure to do that. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more on my channel, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!